Hi everyone, Clinton here again. This video is going to take a behind the scenes look into the members area of the OMG Commission Conspiracy. Take a look at the features, the pros and cons, and see if it's something that is going to work for you. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I've already logged into the OMG Commission Conspiracy complete version. I've already bought the part 1 and part 2. In part 1, we can see your commission conspiracy path to inevitable online success. I think a little bit of an inspiration video. So we also have the co-conspirator field training and field reports, the OMG YouTube money getting, the magic submitter, starting with Skidoo, free web page profits, and Good Guys affiliate marketing interview series. So each one of these has quite a bit of information. If we go into the co-conspirator field training and field reports, right now they've got four videos. This one from Kathy is one that has been put up just recently. I actually found the interview with Joe Marfolio and Gary Kuish to be actually really good. Those two alone were worth the money for me. They've already established successful businesses in SEO services and have been marketing and being very successful at it. They go into some of the details on how they work their business and how they've gotten some of their contracts and the businesses and exactly all the steps, but enough that I was able to learn enough to improve my business and how I'm going to be approaching things. Going into the OMG YouTube money getting link, there's the YouTube strategy, how to film videos, $500 per month case study from Greg. Greg also talks about how to make videos. In fact, the way I'm making this video right now is with Camtasia, which is what Greg talks about. Also talks about the video setup and ranking your YouTube videos. So he goes step by step into exactly how to create the video, how to render it for the correct resolution, and then putting it up on YouTube and getting it ranked. Excellent tutorial, very in-depth, very detailed. He takes you step by step exactly how to do it. So the magic submitter, you may know this magic submitter if you have been with the OMG Machines. It's one of the tools that they use for ranking, along with Unique Article Wizard and Submit Your Admission. So Magic Submitter is actually, to them, become their go-to, one of their go-to tools for creating backlinks. And they talk about exactly how to spin an article so that it sounds natural. You can see here there's a 4-part series on spinning the article. And then it also talks about submitting the article. And you can see here it's a 3-part video demonstration. Actually, I know there's more information throughout here about Magic Submitter. So there's lots of information there. And if you're interested in getting started with Skidoo, Kathy and Mike talk about exactly how to create a Skidoo page, create a plan, monetize it, and basically make it something that's going to work for you. Personally, I'm not quite so interested with this one, with the Skidoo one, but that's because I'm preferring other methods such as the SEO services, but that's a great way to create affiliate marketing is with Skidoo. And then finally, there's some more interviews. There's 3 on here. I actually have only gone through 2 of them. They're pretty good, more information. So in my opinion, part 1, definitely worth the money. Like I said, those 2 interviews with Gary Kuish and Joe Marfolio, those were enough just for me to get my money out of it. Okay, so if we look into part 2, now I'll be honest here, there's so much information in this program that I've barely touched part 2. I've gotten started, but I've still not really gone into it much. With the OMG Machines, Greg Morrison had a very detailed, basically exactly minute to minute, on how he took a website and ranked it. Here is an over-the-shoulder series on basically the exact same thing, except with a different website from the OMG Machines. So you can see he talks about unique article wizard submission, creating each page and how he does it, Social Monkey, which is another backlinking tool. I used Social Monkey and I've had good success with it. Also how to add a video. Basically, this part right here, if you don't know how to use WordPress, this is a WordPress tutorial right here. It talks about almost everything to create the website from scratch for WordPress. If you don't know WordPress, don't worry, because pretty much everything is in this one from Greg Morrison. I really like these videos. Sometimes I found some of the details, some of the videos to be a little bit more difficult to read what's going on, but for the most part, I was able to get all the information out of it that I needed. Because I already know WordPress fairly well, this was just a great addition to my knowledge. There were a few things in here that I learned that I didn't know, and that helped me start ranking some of the websites. So the next thing on here is the over-the-shoulder parallel case studies. Greg Morrison and Mike Long created a website that featured Insanity versus P90X, and to rank it, and they got it up to #1 for that keyword. So they talk about that here. They also talk about a gold affiliate conversion optimization, local case study, which includes more Magic Submitter training. I haven't gone into these too much, so I'm not sure about the quality. I'm sure if they're the same as the others, I'm sure there's lots of information in there. There's a massive field training in reports, which has more, another interview with Joe Marfolio. I've gotten started on that video. It's quite long, but it already has a lot more information. He goes more in depth of how he does his business. There's also the local business SEO coaching, which is kind of the same thing. It's just more information. They also mention affiliate and AdSense information in there too. So Mike also talks about unique and good-looking websites. One of the things that Gary Kuish really likes and Mike Long is starting to use now is a WordPress theme called Catalyst theme. I've actually recently purchased it myself and took a look at it. Looks pretty good, very in-depth, very detailed. You can do a lot of powerful stuff with it. They have a number of skins you can buy for it, and it comes with a number of skins itself. And they discuss basically creating a good-looking website, good-looking SEO type website. So, and then this is one of the ones I'm really interested to get into. I haven't touched it yet, but Mike Long deals with email marketing strategy. He goes step by step on exactly how he works an email marketing strategy. So he talks about how to create it, how to work with Aweber. He likes Aweber to create his email list. So, and he has a 7-video session, step-by-step session on creating all the emails. If I recall correctly, he created a huge 90 email autoresponder. So when anyone signs up to your email list, automatically, so you don't have to create new emails all the time. It automatically is after certain days will send an email to them, and it'll do that for, I don't know what he's spread it out for, because he wouldn't want to do it every day, but I mean, think about it. 90 days, if people are still into your list, if you do it right, if you engage them, then they're going to stick around and start really feeling confidence over the things that you're trying to sell them later on. So engage them and then sell them. And that's what he deals with here in email marketing. Finally, there's some more affiliate training with successful members from their OMG No Holds Barred. I haven't gone into these videos, so I don't know how good they are. Could be some really good information in there. For $45 for the part 2, I would think that any one of these is probably worth it on its own. And that pretty much goes through both parts of the commission conspiracy. Personally, I found it really, really worth the money. For, I think, what does it work out? I actually forget. I think it's $145. I think it's $145 for the complete amount. And there is enough information and videos here to keep you watching for days. I've spent 3 to 4 days on it already, and like I said, I've just started getting into part 2, and that was even after skipping a couple of the part 1 videos. So personally, I think there's a lot of information here, well worth it. If you have any more questions, you can go through the contact us page on regsorriches.com and just ask me. I'll see what I can do to provide you any information and let you know if this is going to work for you too. Okay, thanks everyone, and talk to you soon.